Happy Sunday, webheads! Welcome to the latest FOC video powered by my local comic shop, Comic Central, highlighting some of the latest, the greatest, the newest, the hottest comic books getting ready to hit store shelves very soon. I'm Mike Spider Slayer. Welcome back to Comic Book Corner 2.0. If you guys love daily comic book content, you like me helping you make decisions on what comic books to buy, and you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, guys, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and hit it. That's right, guys. Don't miss out on these comic books that are getting ready to hit store shelves. There's something in particular that's coming out for this latest FOC that you're going to want to let your shop know. Even though it might be a little bit more pricier, I think people are going to buy this book because of what it is. And without further ado, let's go into it, and I will let you know. All right, guys, let's get things started here with DC Comics. Guess what? The blind bags are back. Batman issue 1 now has their own blind bags here, and I just want you guys to keep in mind these blind bags are going to be $10.99 a piece. Personally, I think it's a little bit steep for what they're charging here. I think the blind bags, though, are foil books, so that's why they're charging more. But just to give you a heads up, you got some top tier artists here like Jorge Jimenez, Andy Kubert, David Aja, Frank Whiteley, Gabriel Delgado, J. Scott Campbell, Jim Lee, Mark Silvestri, Stanley Artgerm, and you can get a Jim Lee 1 in 500, a Jorge Jimenez 1 in 1000, and then you'll get alternate foil versions of Jim Lee and Jorge Jimenez covers will be randomly inserted as chase for the 1 in 500 and the 1 in 1000 ratio variants respectively. Remember, guys, these are $10.99 a piece. What do you think of the price point? I really want to know, are you going to buy these, or are you just going to buy maybe 1 or 2, unlike Battle Beast where it was $4.99, right? So there it is. All right. Next we have Batman Harley Quinn Facsimile Edition. There is a main cover and a foil version if you like. It's a classic comic book. Next we have the Superpowers variant cover, which I think that's awesome as it's like a Harley Quinn toy, right? So and there's your foil, and then you have your blank as well. And then we have Detective Comics 880 Facsimile Edition. This one is absolutely classic with Jock that does, I think, the cover art on this one. So that's one I don't have, so I might actually pick that one up, right? And then you have, same thing, that Superpowers collection, and then there's going to be a foil and also a blank. Then we have a new series here. We got Cheetah and Cheshire Rob the Justice League issue 1 of 6. So this is a really nice looking cover here, and it looks like these two are going to be teaming up to, go out there and rob the Justice League. I think this is going to be kind of a comedy book. Here's your nice little variant cover right here. I think that's a nice one with Cheetah on there. So, and then here's a cover with both characters. So I'll definitely check that one out. Then we have Absolute Green Lantern. This is issue 5. So far, so good when it comes to this series. One of my favorite Absolute books. I do like how different the artwork is, and the story is quite interesting as well. Here's your variant cover there with Joe Mullins. And then there's your next one. That's a cool cover. I really enjoy that one. Next, we have Absolute Superman. This is issue 10. This book is nothing short of phenomenal. Also, what did you guys think of the Superman movie this past weekend? Did you go and see it? I definitely did. I absolutely loved it. I did do a short review on it if you guys want to check it out. But definitely looking forward to Absolute Superman here. Next, we have Birds of Prey. This is issue 24. This time it's personal. The Shadow Army has had the upper hand from the jump, but the jump is long past, and the Birds of Prey are ready to get their people back and throw down like it's personal, and yeah, it is. So let me know what you think of Birds of Prey. Gorgeous cover there with Black Canary. That is awesome. Here's another one here as she's just staring at the punching bag. Then we got Justice League vs. Godzilla vs. Kong, Volume 2, Issue 3 of 7. Just a really fun series. I would recommend this, especially if you're a Godzilla fan. Here's your variant cover. I love how the Justice League come up with their own ways to tackle the kaiju, right? That's pretty cool. That's a nice looking cover also. Then we have Batgirl. This is issue 10 as this continues the story with Batgirl, her mom, and everyone else that surrounds it. Let me know if you guys are still reading it and enjoying it. Then we have Poison Ivy issue 35, The Hand That Bleeds. This is a battle that takes place in Seattle. The Order of the Green Knight's leadership hangs in the balance as Poison Ivy and the Gardener go head-to-head in a brutal fight to see who can control the organization. So will you guys check that out? This series has been really good. This is another book I jumped in with all in, and I've quite enjoyed it. I'm telling you, DC Comics right now is hitting it on all cylinders, and this is from a Marvel guy, right, who grew up to Marvel. And just Marvel in the past couple years have fallen way behind. And what are they going to do to improve, right? Then we move on to the indie gems. We got EC Cruel Universe 2, issue 1 of 12. You gotta love the covers to these things. If you love like horror anthology comic books, this is where it's at, guys. Go ahead and pick this book up. Absolutely love them. Then we have Tall Jacks. This is issue 1. This is from Keen Spot. So if you want to check out more Keen Spot books, this was from where Mark Spears' Monsters came from. Go ahead and definitely check that story out. Here's another cover for that. Then we have Orla, issue 1 of 5. I looked a little bit more into this one. Mad Cave has been doing a great job with their comics this year, and this one is about a lady who's like a man-eater. She's like cursed, and it's like when she gets so agitated and she gets angry, she winds up becoming this monster and like eats men. So she can never find love. So she's cursed that way, right? Then we have Rick and Morty versus the Universe Summer Love One Shot. So yeah, you got that. So if you're Rick and Morty fans, go ahead, check that one out. Then we have Romanus. What does that say? Magic High? Issue 1 of 4. Not sure what this one is really about, but I think this one might be from Dark Horse Comics. So yeah, there's that one. And then we move on to Marvel Comics. We have Mortal Thor issue 1. So we go from Immortal Thor to Mortal Thor, and it looks like now he might no longer be a god. I'm not 100% sure. I did not read the end of Immortal Thor, so you might want to check that one out. There's a J. Scott Campbell cover coming out for that one. There's this cover. It's a little cutesy, right? And then we have that one. That's pretty cool. And then we have this one, and we got your blank sketch. And then we move on to Fantastic Four issue 2. Also, J. Scott Campbell cover coming out very soon. So yes, really awesome issue 1. I really do like how our Fantastic Four were separated in the first issue. They tried to go to this Forever Stone to try to edge their way back into meeting each other once again, and it didn't work, I think, for Sue at the end. So our 4 can't come together. So how are they going to solve this problem? I'm not sure. We'll shall see. That's a pretty cool cover there. And then that one is neat with the 4 and like the Johnny Storm and the Thing as the heart. That's kind of cool. And that's a nice cute cover there as well. So you definitely got your share of Fantastic Four. And then we have Bring On the Bad Guys, Red Skull, issue 1. I'm enjoying this series. I'm really liking the different stories with the villains inside. And so far, I feel like they're writing them pretty comic accurate. So yeah, I think it's fun. Like this cover right here. And this one is good right here as well. So yeah, really cool stuff when it comes to this series overall, but it is misleading thinking that they're all new number 1s, but there is kind of an overarching story that loosely connects to them all. Then we have Uncle Scrooge, Earth's Mightiest Duck, issue 1. Listen, guys, if you like Uncle Scrooge and DuckTales. Go for it right there. Here, that's awesome. Yeah, that pays homage to, what was it, that Scarlet Witch, that X-Men event that happened, right? So, yeah, pretty cool. All right, and then we move on to X-Men issue 20, J. Scott Campbell cover coming out soon. So we get away from Doug for a little while as we're getting that Age of Revelation event that's about to kick off, but it's going to have to deal with our X-Men currently right now, and how does this go into that event? We will see. We shall see. Then we have Daredevil issue 24. I heard that Daredevil is ending at issue 25. Is there truth to that? Let me know in the comment section below. I checked out issue 23 because it had Taskmaster in it. It was a fun, entertaining read, but Matt Murdock is not written well at all. So, yeah. Then we have Eddie Brock Carnage issue 7. Same thing. We have a J. Scott cover coming out for that one soon too, and it looks like Eddie Brock is going to be doing battle against, I think, is it Mace? I think that's his name. Yeah, I mean, listen, this book started off really strong. It's dropped off for me a little bit, but I will continue it because I want to see Eddie Brock's journey with this Carnage symbiote, and does he separate himself from it? So that's what I want to see. Then we have Laura Kinney Wolverine issue 9. So we have that story going on right now. It looks like she's teaming up with Honey Badger in there. So it's always fun when those two are actually together, but I did drop this series. Then we have Miles Morales Spider-Man issue 36. He's been teaming up, I think, with Hercules in this series, and he's got that Spider God with him as well. Right now I'm taking a break from the storyline, but I am still buying it. And then we move on to Magic issue 8. So that story is continuing on as well. It might be ending. I'm not 100% sure when the new X event is launched, and we have the 16 other X books that are coming out. That's a nice J. Scott Campbell cover. And then we have Spider-Man and Wolverine. This is issue 4. A lot of people dug issue 3. We'll see the continuation of that. Here we get to see Spider-Man in his black suit. So I wonder if there's any truth to that or not. In the variant covers, he's in his blue and red. So, you know, we'll see. But this has been a battle between Wolverine and Spider-Man because Wolverine has been blamed for killing Peter's parents here. Then we have the continuation of Ultimate Spider-Man Incursion. This is issue 3. So, I haven't read the newest issue yet with Black Panther, so we shall see how that one turns out. What do you guys think of this? Are you on board or not? That is a really cool cover right there. Then we finish off with a couple of the indie gems that are left here. We have a story by Chip Zdarsky called White House Robot Romance. So, yeah, if you have robots that want to hook up with each other, check out this book. Could be something different. I might give it a try. There's a variant cover for that one. And another variant cover here. The next one I'm going to check out for sure is Nemesis Forever. This is issue 1 from Dark Horse. This is the next volume of that Nemesis character that Mark Miller produces or makes or writes. He has come out with, I think, 3 different volumes of this. An absolutely badass character. If you like an evil Batman, that's what this book is going to be about. I cannot wait for this. This is so well done. And then you have Resident Alien, the Book of Changes. This is issue 1, also done by Dark Horse as well. And then we have TMN Journeys issue 1. So this is another book from IDW here that has more Turtles. Do you want to see another Turtles book? I don't know. I might want to. Here is your variant covers here as well. So, yeah, I'll check it out. So what do you guys think? Let me know about the Batman issue 1 blind bags. Are you on board? Are you not on board? Did you wish it was a little bit cheaper so you could buy more? Would you rather prefer regular covers instead of foil covers? so they can keep the cost down? Just like, let me know all the thoughts when it comes to the blind bag thing, right? And as always, guys, if you love the content, make sure you like it, subscribe to the channel. I'll leave you more content right here for you to click on. And of course, guys, remember, support your local comic shops. Keep buying, keep collecting, but always remember, read your comics so we can have great comic conversation. Guys, thank you so much. I'll see you real soon. Bye.